Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I'm Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are in our 7th attempt at trying to get all the way to Prestige 20 without ever losing a game by playing every difficulty twice. Last time we played the village of Shmump, and that was our first Prestige 1 attempt at this difficulty. So today we'll be doing our second Prestige 1, and then we'll go up to Prestige 2, and hopefully this will go fairly well. We're going to go ahead and do let's risk a Royal Woodlands. Now, let's go to the Coral Forest because it'll give me just a little bit more food resources. We're going to call ourselves something like Grunkles. That sounds good to me. It's a reference to Jazz Emu, who has a wonderful song about how pharmaceuticals can be called anything. It's delightful. Anyway, we are doing this. We're going to go ahead and grab some extra people because extra people is always good at low levels. We're going to grab ourselves a little bit of meat and let's embark. I hope you all are doing well. I had a great weekend. I'm a bit sunburned, but I had a great one. Let's see here. We've got invigorating winds, so we need complex food for people to move faster. It's not a huge buff, but it's nice. Maximum number of stacks in sacrificing goes down. This only matters if we have a lot of fuel. We need housing or people move slow. We need housing or people die. And we need services or people will destroy 20% of the goods that they would otherwise create. None of that's terrible. We just need to make sure we have housing, and we're starting with some fertile soil. Okay. We've got a couple vanilla glades around us, but there's some dangerous glades we can work toward. And lately, I've been trying a strategy that I saw recommended on the Against the Storm subreddit, which is to only ever open like 3 glades and not just keep expanding. So we will see if finding 3 glades is enough. Stonecutter's Camp. Put a road down. I do very much appreciate all of you who come watch me live. I know that there's only like 4 of you right now, but it certainly feels good to me to know somebody's out there watching, even if it's silent. So thank you so much for being here. All right, now that leaves us with 2 people to run around and do all the building. Is this a strategy of limited glade opening specifically prestige levels or for any game? I think it's for any game. It was a question that was asked about controlling hostility, and I've always just kind of tried to out tank it by getting more and more hearths. I don't know that this strategy is going to work for me because it does also involve limiting yourself to about 40 villagers. Is the recommendation 3 dangerous forbidden or 3 glades in total, including vanilla? I think it was something like 3 and 3 with the recent buffs to small glades where there's some unique events that only happen in small glades. But honestly, it could just be like 3 total. Really depends on what stuff you find and what orders you take. We are going to take 3 provisions for every new villager, so I can just guarantee I'll be able to do trading. And I was going to start with some basic shelters. And of course, oh, I don't have the stuff for a comforting wall, that's right. Let us do a nonsense pipe. Pipes are comforting, right? Complete any 2 glade events. And 3, yeah, I think I like this one because parts are harder to get than tools, especially when there's crystallized dew in the trees. Again, parts are harder to get, and the recent changes to how people work means you get a lot of people anyway. +1 copper would be good if I ever thought I was going to need copper, but I don't, so let's go with more parts. Okay, so a forester's hut, no. We're going to get crystallized dew from the trees. I don't really need resin. I don't love a brick oven by itself, so really I'm looking at either a trapper's camp or an herbalist camp, and of those two, I think I'd rather have a trapper's camp since I know I have lizards. Ooh, okay. Give me a choice between some basic building materials, better food, or I'm going to go with a temple. I don't know that it's wise to go with a temple, but I'm doing it. And of these, I think I'm going to go with the rain mill, just so I have the ability to make flour once I have something that can be ground into flour, once I have a farm. And we do know we have farm land, so the ability to get flour at some point is probably good. Oof, we're already at hostility 2 just by having villagers and woodcutters, but I mean, we can fire the woodcutters, so not too mad at it. And we've got housing up, so that's good. Maybe we cool this a little bit, just a little bit. Love all that. That looks good. It's a really gorgeous setup. I love the artwork in the Coral Forest, like the bright, vibrant blues and purples. It's actually very similar to Vibe Camp. All right, our nonsense pipe is up, so we're at hostility, or not hostility, we're at hearth level encampment. With humans and lizards, I'm pretty sure we can tank the whole storm. Yeah, this should be fine. If we just keep working through the storm. It takes lizards a while to get unhappy. And you know, let's go ahead and bring these guys here. And actually, let's bring these guys here too. And the idea is going to be that as soon as the storm lifts, we're going to just blast our way into this glade. There we go. Okay. So foxes are pretty good, but I think I want to hang on to my lizards for now. I'll eventually want to do a fox in the hearth, but not just yet. Wood increases by 1, but harvesting and planting is slower. That's a lot of wood. That guarantees we'll have plenty of fuel, but that's not usually an issue in the Coral Forest. I don't like killing villagers to see stuff. I don't like the extra impatience hit, so I'm going to go with Protected Trade. Just because Protected Trade can scale amazingly hard. Now, at some point, I should probably think about making some of these buildings, yeah? Like, we'll want a Blight Post, obviously. We will need a crude workstation. Let's actually go ahead and drop a mill here. And maybe I need 2 crude workstations. Given the current food situation, I think we're going to take these 3 and do this. Okay, so let's see here. We would need Purging Fire and this to get a point, or we definitely don't have any of that. And if we don't work on this, then Corruption grows quicker, and we lose an impatience point. That's kind of rough. All you need is bricks, though, so do I have anything I can make bricks out of? I sure do. We're going to do that. Oh, nice. We can do some harvesting of reeds over here. It's pretty good. Let's see what orders we can do. Staying level 1 with 2 settlements and trade routes sounds great. Discover 2 glades. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Open 5 glades. I mean, we kind of explicitly said we weren't going to do that, but I'm going to do it because I like glades. Glades are fun. Okay, so take these out, so they deliver those. Fire both, so that they can make this blight post. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to try to rush getting 6, right? And they like working in there, so we might as well just get a little extra. How are we doing? I think we'll be able to finish this in time. It's just going to be annoying that we're going to end up getting blight rot cysts. Though, if I remove woodcutters, we can probably make it so that we don't actually get that many cysts. Let's go ahead and fire them. And now we're going to go over here and we're going to say, hey, do this. Oh, I never made additional housing. Oh, it'll be fine. I'm going to fire woodcutters this time anyway. Now, how long until it's every 120 seconds, right? So that's going to lower how many get spawned. And it'll also let us do a couple of buildings. Okay, yeah, we've got 1 blight rot cyst. That's fine. We don't mind that. Now we've got 72 from what? Oh, hey! Exactly enough. And now we're not going to take any penalties. No one's going to die. All of our buildings get built. That's going to go down real quick. And we should probably think about getting a trading post, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so that's done. We're going to give this a moment. Let's see what we can do with trade routes. So show only available. I don't really want to sell stone because I'm going to need to make bricks. So we're not going to do that. Hi. Farm. Absolutely, I will buy a farm. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing. Here. No, I can't do that. We need the food. Here. What else can I sell? Not a whole lot. You know, I took a bunch of things that have parts in them, so I can sell parts, and then I can sell less wood. All right. Now, okay, human resolve needs to get up to 22. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to leave it there for a minute. And we're going to turn it off. And we're going to go ahead and assign a bunch of people around. So we are going to actually do that. And we're going to do this. And down here, we're going to do this, I think. And we'll turn it in order. Gets us a couple more people. We don't need that, so we can make sure all of these are good. They sure are. We want you to make any of these that you feel like, not pipes. And we are going to go up to here, and we're going to set our maximum for recipes. We're going to set our maximum to 20. And let's see, for a farm, I think I want to go like that. Oh, great. Now we get offered a plantation. I think a distillery makes sense. I've got two species here that like porridge. The foxes like wine, and of course barrels could be useful. Ale is only really good for humans. Pickled goods, nah. Taxi crops, I don't love any of that. I think the tool shop, though, is excellent. The apothecary could be good, too. Let's go with the apothecary, because tea and incense are both definitely going to be used by these people, and biscuits is something we'll be able to do since we'll have flour. There's nothing super efficient here. Trade route. No. Yeah. Okay. Now I would love... Let's go ahead and drop a fox house there. We're going to move the nonsense pipe somewhere else. Let's move it, I think, here. And I think what we're going to do is just expand on the nonsense pipe. Concept. And meanwhile, let's put a lizard house here. There we go. No. No, I'm not selling food. I've only got 79. This should be fine. But orders could be good. Burn at least, yeah, well, we can probably do that. I think we can manage this one. Hopefully. Hopefully. Small forager's camp is out of foraging. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Let's move it here. Not that they can do anything about it, but we will grab 2 humans like so. And you know, we have stone. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's do this with lizards. And it occurs to me that maybe I should put 2 more humans in there just making more building supplies. That should be good. I got a new headset, so it's entirely possible I get overly loud because I can't really hear myself. Kind of annoying, but at least I'm getting equally balanced sound out of both ears, so there is that. Okay, and now that we have some piping, well, the second fox house doesn't do anything yet because I only have the 2 foxes, but I might as well have them getting ready, you know? And the coral forest is one of the best spots to have foxes because you get the crystallized dew that you need for their housing for free. I think we're okay on fuel. And I would love to lower hostility. So we are going to do this. And then we're going to do this. So that next year we'll go right in. And on this side, we're going to bring these humans here where they can't quite reach the glade that we're going to try to open next year. Lizards are unhappy. There's some unhoused humans, which isn't great, given that there's a chance that they die. What can I do about that? We can try to make a human house, sure. Maybe we can make that in time. Oh, right. We should have had these guys in here this whole time, but I didn't, so whatever. We want a... Wait, what did I have that made porridge? Distillery. And we will do an apothecary. There we go. Okay. 10% chance of double yields, but consumption control is disabled. You know, I think I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's get some foxes up in here. I'm going to throw the foxes. I'm not actually going to throw the foxes anywhere. We are going to just put lizards in a couple of spots. And let's delete all of this. And we're going to put 2 lizards in here. And the idea is that we are going to build some more housing. I think if we do that, we should be okay on housing. And then let's go ahead and do something like a lizard post here and a couple of fire shrines over here. And we're going to set up a temple in this corner and call it a day. Stonecutter's camp is out of stone. Well, that's just fine. We can go ahead and move it this way. And we have a trapper's camp that I never built and I never used. Oh my god, there's coal here and I didn't see it. Come, my friends, we need to free up the ability to get some more fuel. And in fact, I'm going to move this a little bit out of the way because I think that might be a good spot for me to put another hearth. But first, foxes. We can have a massive resolve hit to get some tools. If we could get Amber, when's our next person showing up? Minute 30? Trade routes? Sure. When will that finish? 3.5 minutes, okay. And there is more stone there. So, okay, what if I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this? No, it's not enough. I was hoping I could get the lizards all the way up to the 15 that we need, but I think I have to just wait until we get some housing down. Okay, so we need 15 amber. I have something that lets me make tools, right? No. Interesting. We could buy some coal. We could also get the ability to do tools and then coats. But I think what I really want to do is just do 13 of this. And then we've got stone. I don't feel the need to do clay. So I think if I just... Oof. That's close enough. That'll allow me to then send 2 foxes here. To get that. And we've got plenty of insects, so I can come here and do that, which actually could have worked the other way. Yeah. Okay. I've got so many people who are unhoused because I don't have building materials, which might become a problem when we hit the storm if I can't lower the hostility. But hey, food seems to be going well. We've got a decent amount of fuel coming in. We'll be able to get a mine. Where exactly would I have to put another hearth? Well, I can't exactly line it up straight on like I would normally because it'll block some of my coal. There's not a good way to tessellate it either. You know, like do this situation. I mean, I guess I could, but at that point I've completely abandoning the idea of, let's do it. Just completely abandoning the idea of not opening a ton of glades, but I just like opening glades. It's kind of the fun of the game for me. So, opening glades and making pretty towns. I don't know why else you would play this game. Oh look, more coal. That's really good. That's getting worked on. Everything's getting worked on. Housing's going up. I mean, it's mostly human housing, but whatever. Sure. I guess we're going for that one, which is going to be impossible without opening glades. So much for that experiment. Oh, we've got enough stone we could open this, get ourselves some more. Could be useful. Our large encampment is done. Our small destroyed caravan is almost done. We are 100% firing so many of our woodcutters. Don't love that. The idea here is we're trying to avoid letting anyone die. But we are going to run out of wood very soon. So it's just going to be a cluster. You can make bricks, yep. And you can also make bricks. Absolutely, you can be making fabric out of anything. And you can be making fabric out of anything. I'm going to unfavor my lizards real quick, just so the foxes stay happy. And we are fine. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's choose a reroll. None of these look appealing. Porridge increases by +1 for every... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. And we'll try to make it happen. Meanwhile, we definitely want a mine. What else do I need? Looks like more foxes are the order of the day, so that's what we're going to do. And we will, in fact, throw those foxes here. Now, lizards will get a lot happier once we start getting them some housing, which should happen pretty soon here. And what? Huh. Ah, that already is a corner. Okay. Well, what if... Okay, yeah, just bear with me here. So if I were to do this, and then it's down 2 and then over 3. Okay. And then we had straight pipes here, here. Okay. And then we had pipe elbow here, 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 and here. And then we had a decorative fungus. There we go. That'll be everything we need to get to tier 3. Well, not quite. We'll need one more harmony building, but it should get us pretty close. Let's go ahead and move this harvester's camp a little bit. And we're going to move this woodcutter's camp up here so we can free up more space for that hearth that we want. So all we need is our service building to be finished, and then one more harmony building, and we will be all set with tier 3. Love that. Yeah, we got plenty of people. I think I should probably, as much as I hate doing it, just, well, for one thing, let's move this. I love that we can move these now. I can just throw it anywhere and just be like, get out of town, you're in my way. Um, but what I can do next is make some basic housing. That I'm not planning on keeping. So that as soon as my hearth goes up, we will instantly have people housed. And let's put another lizard post, I think, back in this corner. Just so we can pop this up a tier. Am I still happy burning? I shouldn't be. I think I ran myself out of fuel. Hiveless. Jerky could be good. Bonus tea, bonus pickled goods. That's all fine. I do probably need planks. Planks and bricks, but I don't really have anything I can sell him. I can sell him packs of provisions. That's not bad. And then if I do, like, that. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a tier 3. Oh, that is excellent. Okay. So now what we want to do is take this hearth that we just freed up space for, and we didn't free it up exactly where I wanted it. No, we did. This is just in the way. Okay, no, that's fine. We just shove this to the side. And Bob's your uncle. That needs parts. And I need to find a lizard somewhere. You. We're gonna make you not lizards. And our final order shall be Bob's your hearth. Nice. I like it. 200 wood and 20 provisions. That sounds totally doable. We are at... Get out. Well, we can't exactly lower our hostility by firing these woodcutters, so I'm inclined to leave them for now. Okay. How much stone do I have? 12. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Silly me. I should be doing this. And we should also be doing this. Yeah, they're unhappy, but real easy to fix that for a minute. Let's go ahead and get the +1 happiness for every 2 impatience points, because the queen is getting mad, and we can't have that. What do we need? Let's, I guess, get more foxes. Sounds fine. Harvester's deposit. You guys can come down here. Sounds great. Trade route. Yeah, I can absolutely sell a ton of that. If I favor... we just opened a glade, but let's see, what can we do here? I could get ancient tablets. Let's go ahead and get ancient tablets. And let's also go up here and make a nice little park. Just a cute little park to give us a +2 global resolve. Okay, we're losing resolve based on amber, but as soon as someone shows up, we should be all right. If I go up here... Also, there's more farmland. That's pretty good. Ooh, and stone. And stone. I did put foxes, right? I did. Okay. Because foxes have that passive where they do glade events faster. Well, that's something, but it's not enough. Still not enough. I think I kind of have to call this guy immediately just so I don't lose people. And yeah, that will increase the unhappiness of the queen. Hi, I need you to take all of my money immediately. That sounds great, thank you. You don't have any incense. Do I have anyone who likes education? I don't. Okay. But maybe... I think that's as close as we're going to get. Okay. So now we're not taking the penalty because it's -6 for every 10. And in fact, I can favor the lizard so we can knock out this lizard resolve happiness order at the same time. Whew, okay. All right. There we go. Undo this. Go to orders. Turn it in. Gives us some parts, which is great, but also... it'll let me redo some beavers. We can probably fire these guys. And in fact, we can build... oh, wait, no, we can do packs of building materials here, can't we? We can. Remember, we are lowering hostility by selling stuff. Need an extra house. Yeah, I do. Thank you. I definitely do. Actually, I need to start thinking about some advanced houses for this neighborhood because I hadn't before. So let's go ahead and do a full Fox Square House. Full Fox Square House. Sounds kind of like a fantasy name, now that I'm saying it out loud. And I think that's going to free up enough housing to actually get our lizards taken care of too, because they can move into the shelters. Once this gets loaded, we'll have our 4 ancient tablets. So I think we're looking pretty good. Ooh, tavern, herbalist camp. I think I want a tavern. And of course, the game immediately is like, here's a big patch of herbs you could have used. But, you know, that's how that goes. Yeah, housing is now solved. And not only is housing solved, we have found a mine, and this is going to be huge. So I do that, and we drop one of these over here. Still don't have parts, but if I turn this in, I will have parts. And if we go to the trade routes, sure. Ooh, okay. I think of these, I actually want fabric. Just because the kiln, I'll be getting coal from the mine. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a weaver. Okay. Okay, so that should keep people pretty happy. And what we want to do here is just immediately upgrade. And let's say that we want to do up to 20 of these. Didn't notice that we had copper bars. I must have picked that up from somewhere. Food's getting low. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, sort of. We've got 88. We're okay. And once I have this going, I will be able to start having this going. And we'll say we want 75 of that with any kind of water you can get. Followed by, absolutely, we can do wine in whatever containers we happen to have, up to a max of 50. But don't actually make, no. If you can't make wine, go ahead and make barrels up until we have 50. That should help significantly. Everyone's pretty happy here. This is okay. Okay, now we are at the start of year 7, and that seems like a great spot for me to break up the video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I very much appreciate it. I'd also appreciate a like and a subscribe and any kind of engagement you want to give the old algorithm. Suggestions, comments, questions. I do stream Monday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m., usually until I finish 2 cities. Though coming up soon in June, I am going to have to take a 2 or 3 week break due to some life events that are going on. But regardless, I would love to see you around. I hope you're having a great day, and I'd love to see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, YouTube.